morning, everyone. US market yesterday was close, whereas the futures are minor positive, and Asian markets are indicating flattish trend. Uh, Apart from that, if you see the commodity, oil continue to move up, and now it is at $122. Yesterday it was at $120. Apart from that, aluminum and copper remained flattish, whereas iron ore was again up by around 3%. Yesterday also it was up by around 3% in China, and also steel is up by around 1% today. So overall looks like more of a flattish trend after yesterday's sharp move up. We will be seeing in the today's market. Now I'll request technical team to take it from here.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, everyone. Today, the Nifty is likely to be back, but it might see some rebound during the day. Yesterday we have seen that the Nifty had surpasses 16,400 levels and manages to rally up to 16,600 levels beyond that level on the closing basis, which gives a which indicates a positive sign. Henceforth, the Nifty has a strong support at around 16,400 level, which was initially acting as a resistance levels for the Nifty. I believe as long as Nifty sustains above 16,400 levels, upside this rally is likely to be continued towards 16,800 to 16,900 on the upper side. Whereas on the downside, 16,400 will act as a crucial support level. But for today intraday purpose, the Nifty has an immediate resistance at around 16,670 will 16,730 will be the first resistance. Any move above that level, 16,800 levels can be seen. Whereas on the downside, 16,540 is the immediate support level. Below that level, 16,420, 16,400 levels are the important support level. Coming towards the Bank Nifty, we have seen yesterday Nifty was opened with a gap up and just remain a sideways momentum, but somehow it has failed to maintain a positive closing above 36,000 psychological level, which gives some sort of a cautious sign compared to the Nifty. So for today intraday purpose, we might see the resistance at around 36,170 level. If it's failed to surpass that resistance level, then again we are going to witness a selling pressure or say the profit booking into the Bank Nifty, which might take a Bank Nifty towards 35,550, which is the first support level. Below that level, 35,200 levels. Coming towards the Nifty Finance, for today intraday purpose, 16,370 is the first resistance level. Any move above that level, we expect a positive momentum to be carried forward towards 16,450 to 16,500 level. On the flip side, 16,200 and 16,120 are the support level for the Nifty Finance for today intraday purpose. Stock specific, Siemens really doing very well on the technical front. As of now, it has just given the breakout of 2,400 levels and the important resistance levels, which gives a positive sign. I believe it has a potential to reach up to 2,500 levels on the high side, whereas 2,380 will act as a very strong support level. So one can take a buy call on Siemens for 2,500 target with a stop loss of 2,380. Another interesting stock, I believe it's a Cipla. On the weekly chart, it has given the trend line breakout. It has a very strong setup on the technical front on the larger degree. So I believe it has a potential to reach up to 1,020 to 1,030 levels on the higher side. Yesterday also we have initiated a buy call on Cipla. Those who have just missed out, they can buy today also. Buy call is generated at 980 levels. One can take a buy position at CMP for a target of 1,020 to 1,030 levels on the higher side, and 960 can be kept as a stop loss. That's it from my end. I request derivative guys to take a call for.
Yeah, thank you, Swati. Good morning, everyone. So as for derivatives data front, as we mentioned in the monthly report also that once if Nifty goes above 16,400 level, then the next possible level for the Nifty would be 16,800 to 17,000 mark. And exactly we have witnessed that once Nifty managed to get stable over 16,400, strong warrior momentum has been witnessed in the upper front in the market in yesterday's trading session. While the positive factor which we witnessed in yesterday's trading session was PCROI and India VIX. PCROI shooted up sharply and gave closing around 1.28 level. After a long time, we are witnessing that PCR is above 1.20 level. So till the time PCR is above 1.10 level, till that point of time, we might witness momentum to be positive in the market, while India VIX has come down sharply from 25 to 20 odd levels. So still India VIX is having a resistance at support at 18 level. Once if India VIX goes below 18 level, then we might witness the volatility to get decreased in the market. But the concern part over here is a discount. Nifty is continuously into discount from last 2 to 3 weeks. In yesterday trading session, also Nifty was almost at a discount of 18 points. So till the time Nifty is not getting converted into premium, till that point of time, there might be some concern in the market. Currently, as per the positive factors from the derivative data front like VCRY, India VIX, OI positions, all are positive against the Nifty discount. So you should hold a long positions with a supportive level. While as per the OI position, we are witnessing in yesterday trading session, as per the weekly OI position, strong put writer positions got added up between 16,600 to 400 level. So 16,500 will act as an important support for coming trading session, while the upper end we are witnessing on the monthly basis, 17,000 is acting as the strong resistance, where highest call writer positions are the almost 11 million positions of call writers on the monthly basis are at a 17,000 strike. So once if Nifty comes around 16,800 to 900 level, then we might witness a position to get shifted on the upper end. Currently hold a long positions with the support of 16,500, the resistance of 16,800 level. As for the stock specific, we expect SRT Finance, Hero MotoCorp, Marico, and M&M. This four counter looks positive in today's trading session. Thank you. That's it from the derivative front.
Good morning. Dixon Technologies results was marginally below expectation. Although revenue grew by 40% year on year, it was 18% below estimates. EBITDA margins improved sequentially, which was a good sign. It was at 4% against 3.4% in December quarter, and expectation was also at 3.5%. So I think now once market got satisfaction on the margin side that they can protect that despite rising commodity prices, so focus will again now shift to growth. Company has guided for almost 60% kind of top line growth in FY23, and thereafter we feel it can still grow at around 25% even after that. Stock is available at 45 times FY24 EPS, which seems reasonably priced and in line with leading OEMs. Although it can command maybe 10-20% more premium to leading OEMs because of higher growth, but we feel one should wait for a good correction opportunity if again the stock goes towards its recent lows of 3,300 odd or closer to 3,000. If the market corrects, then this is a good stock to buy. Mayur Unicoater's result has declined. Revenue declined by 9% year on year. The third wave of Omicron seems to have impacted both the footwear as well as the auto sales for the company. Also, rising PVC resin and plasticizer prices impacted margins, which came at 18.6% compared to 21% in December quarter and 27% year on year. So we have seen a steep fall in margins. And input prices continue to rise. These are derivatives of crude oil, so expect that next 1 to 2 quarters also there could be margin pressure going forward. So that is why we are neutral on Mayur. Life Insurance Corporation's maiden result was declared, although many details are not yet out, and company said that it will give crucial details like embedded value, APE and VNB by 30th of June. But from whatever data that is available, the total premiums earned by LIC increased by 18% year on year, which is higher than if we take the average of all four listed private players, then they had their premiums had grown by 12%. So based on that, we feel there could be some positive bias in the stock. KNR Construction result was above expectation. Sales and EBITDA both grew by 8% and 14%. Margins remain about 20% mark, which is encouraging. Order book is at 9,000 crore against 10,000 crore in the December quarter. Order book to sales is at 2.5 times, which gives good visibility for growth in next 2 years. So we are positive on KNR Construction. Dilip Buildcon result was below expectation. Sales declined by 14% year-on-year and EBITDA declined by 48% because margins fell from last year's 15.5% to current quarter 9.5%. So we are neutral on Dilip Buildcon. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Subex has posted its result yesterday, and the company has posted decline set of numbers both on the revenue and the margin front. Monte Carlo has posted its result yesterday, Q3 being the best quarter for the company. Taking year on year into consideration, the company has posted improved set of numbers both on the revenue and the margin front. Stock is trading at 9.2 times TTM EPS. Lux Industries has posted its result yesterday, and the company has posted decline set of numbers both on the revenue and the margin front. Stock is trading at 19.3 times TTM EPS. Thank you.
Good morning. NLC India announced its results. The result has declined. Revenue came in at 3,086 crore, which grew sequentially by 13% and 9% on a YOY basis. However, margins came lower at 34% from YOY of 41%. The stock is trading at a PE of 15.6 times TTM EPS. Rail Vikas Nigam announced its results. The result has improved. Revenue from operations came at 6,438 crore, which grew by 28% on a sequential basis and 15% on a YOY basis. EBITDA margin came in at 6.3%, which hasn't changed from a sequential basis or on a YOY basis. The stock is trading at a PE of 5.6 times TTM EPS. Techno Electric and Engineering Company announced its results. The result was in line with expectation. Revenue came in at 308 crore versus an expectation of 301 crore, which was flat on a sequential basis at 1.4%, but grew by 43% on a YOY basis. EBITDA margin came in at 12.7% versus an expectation of 13%, which was marginally lower from 14% on a sequential basis, but higher on a YOY basis from 8.8%. The stock is trading at a PE of 15.5 times FY23 EPS. Thank you.
Yeah, Aurobindo Pharma reported numbers which were below expectations. Revenue grew by around 3% year on year. Revenue declined by around 3% year on year, and EBITDA margin came in at around 16.8 versus expectation of 17.4. Valuations are on the lower side, so outlook continue to remain neutral at around 10 times it is trading. Sun Pharma result was though marginally below expectation, but the company continued to give positive outlook. They had indicated that the revenue can grow in high single or low double-digit growth. And the key thing is the specialty portfolio in the US, which is doing very well and has scaled up very well in last 2-3 years and has reported good numbers in FY22. And that is likely to continue in the coming period as well, as the company has good pipeline and even their products, current products are also doing well and had a long way to go. So outlook remained positive for Sun Pharma. There was an exceptional loss in this this result, which was known as it has come in Taro against some legal litigation. So that was known to the market. So as such will not have any impact on the price performance. So excluding that, the result was marginally below, but the outlook seems continue to be positive. Valuation at 25 times looks reasonably fairly priced. So any corrections can be used to buy this stock. Otherwise, hold. Then Wockhardt reported numbers which were declining. Company reported negative EBITDA of around 33 crores and loss in this quarter of around 58 crores. Then Radico Khaitan reported declining set of number wherein revenue grew by 17% year on year, but EBITDA margin came comparatively lower at 9.8% versus year on year 14.6% and quarter on quarter 15.5%. So the margin cost level they got hit, and because of that the result was declining. Share is trading at around 32 times FY23 earnings. So we'll see some corrections in today's trade. Then MedPlus Health, which listed recently, came up with the number, and the numbers were declining in this quarter, wherein revenue grew by around 22% year on year, but EBITDA came in at EBITDA declined both quarter on quarter and year on year to 50 crores, declined by around 18% quarter on quarter and 16% year on year. EBITDA margin was to 5.1 against quarter on quarter 6.6 and year on year 7.5%. Then Hindustan Oil Exploration has reported numbers which were okay, as the production from the new field has not yet started, but the existing field has in this quarter has seen lower price, and the prices will increase prices will increase from 1st of April for the gas business, and that will be having a positive impact on their account. But the key thing is that BAT commencement they had not yet announced, and now the rainy season switch off will come, and will not the production we feel will not be starting before this rainy season, and then the production start will go back to maybe third or fourth quarter in the next year. So it will act as a negative for the stock. Then Netco Pharma came up with the number, and again here the numbers were declining. Revenue increased by 80% year on year, but EBITDA came negative at 18.6 crores, and EBITDA margin came in at negative 3.1% against quarter on quarter 18% and year on year 23%. So we'll see some negative reactions. Then India Pesticide Management has given guidance of around 18 to 20% growth in the coming 1 to 2 years, and they had indicated that they will be maintaining the margin at around 26 to 29%, and the share is available at very attractive valuation of around 16 PE. On a trailing basis. So that looks very attractive, considering that if the good rainfall comes, then the demand for the pesticide will improve, and this stock can give reasonable return. So one can look at this stock. Apart from that, Tarsan product has come up with the result day before yesterday, and yesterday the management has given good guidance of around 30% growth, and will be maintaining 45 to 50% EBITDA margin, which was the case in last year also. And it's a more of a company which is uniquely placed, competing with all international player, and has a branded business wherein they supply lab instruments, labware, and has around 25% market share in the Indian market. So looks quite positive from a long-term perspective. The valuations are a bit higher at around 38 times PE for on a trailing basis. So any corrections or maybe accumulated on a declines. So that's all from us. Thank you very much and have a good day.